No one can deny that social media became a part of our life, and that includes texting. So, are you struggling with texting the guy you like and feel it's hard to keep the conversation flow interesting and desirable? If so, then you are in the right place. In this video, we will teach you how to make the conversation sexy and desirable that makes the guy interested in you. And you can even win his heart in simple, small, strategic steps. Hello everyone, and welcome to Resistant Romance channel, where we will help you achieve the happiest relationship with your partner. Make sure to hit the subscribe and bell buttons not to miss our secret tips and tricks. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Build conversation and give value. Texting is a form of communication. When we are communicating with people, we aim at initiating a conversation that has a back and forth reply. When texting a man, always bear this in mind, and instead of just dropping a hi alone, consider using a conversation grabber right after it. Maybe it could be a compliment, for example. It could be an open-ended question where he has to reply and explain something. By this, you guarantee that you break the ice and start a flow of conversation to keep them tempted to answer and reply, and ask questions on their side as well. Also, bear in mind that standalone hi gives the impression that you have nothing else to say, which might sound like you lack self-confidence or feeling shy or feeling bored, or that you are actually a boring person. The next tip is even more important. Let's check it out. Number 2, play back and forth. When I mentioned in the first point to make a conversation and I said ask an open-ended question, etc., actually I need to warn you to take care not to overdo it. Consider it something like a tennis match. You ask a question and he answers. Then you reply with something that relates, that leaves him a space to ask you and reply. Play it back and forth. If you are the one asking all the time, you place yourself to be someone boring, more like someone making an investigation. While a conversation needs listening, understanding, replying, etc. So this is a very important thing to bear in mind. When you text a guy, take this into consideration. Focus on relating to what he is saying. Ask and give him a space to reply. At the end, this is not an interview, it's a conversation. Make it fun and valuable. The next tip is essential, and not using it will ruin your chances, which is using emojis. One of the biggest issues that texting has is that texting never conveys the feelings. You cannot hear the tone of voice or see the body language. You can be crying and saying, "I'm good," while the other person thinking you are actually alright. That is why experts from all around the world are constantly trying to improve social media and chatting techniques all the time to solve this issue. That is why some years ago, for example, Facebook introduced the reaction buttons that conveys more emotions rather than just a like. They also introduced various emojis and GIFs. That is why texting is extremely important, that you use emojis and GIFs when you text. So when you text, try to add cute little flirty emojis like a blushing smile, smile with hearts in the eyes, angel smile emojis, winking smiles, etc. This is flirty and cute and will automatically get the other person to feel it. A girl who can do the next tip is 50% more closer for the man to fall for her. Number 4, be funny. We love to be around positive people. We love to be around people who make us positive about life. Always have this idea at the back of your head when you deal with anyone or when you text or talk to a man. One of the sweetest things to do with texting is to try to add a sense of humor to the conversation. Do your homework. Try to recall some funny situations that you've been through in your life. Try to gather some nice jokes. Dating needs preparation and techniques to make it work. The more you invest to develop yourself, the better results you will have. We always find the best speakers in the world to always be able to bring the sense of humor with the audience they talk to. When you get them to smile or laugh, this breaks the stress of the conversation and breaks the ice. So try to add a sense of humor now and then to the conversation, but also make sure not to overdo it. Be moderate, show different sides of your personality, show wisdom, success, sense of humor, etc. This will make you look and sound interesting. The next step should be the first one on your list. It is extremely important. Let's check it together. Number 5. Shine bright like a diamond. Do you know that when diamonds are found after mining, they are usually ugly? Then the companies take the diamonds, work on it till we have it in its full, bright, attractive final look. The ugly diamond, no one will want to buy it, while the final look diamond, everyone wants to have it. Now you are the diamond, and it's your call to choose which state you want to be like. If you are bringing a negative conversation, venting out, etc., no one will be interested, and this will be a huge turn off for a man. While if you're always trying to shine and bring positivity to everyone, and especially the guy you are texting, you will be like a diamond. Make the conversation fun and interesting. If you feel down and need to talk, I believe it is better to vent with a close friend rather than a man, especially if you are in early phases. Tip number 6 will make him want to chase after you, which is having a life. Now, all the above is probably unachievable unless you actually start investing in your life. Become a high quality and value woman. Try to have a life. Go out with friends, make new friends, study something new, try a new hobby, read books, fill your time and day, so you would have things to talk about and experiences to share when you text or talk to anyone later on. Don't just sit and gossip or waste your time on news and social media. As we said before in the previous video, great men are not attracted to normal women. Great men get attracted to great women, and vice versa. A great way to start discovering more about yourself and the things you can do is to take the MBTI test. This will allow you to know more about your personality type and interests in life. As well, this test gathers your strengths and weaknesses and will be a great way for yourself to make use of the strengths and even make them better and work on your weaknesses to overcome them. I will leave the link of the test in the description box below. Also, a great part of this strategy is to delay the reply when he texts. Show that you are busy doing other stuff in life, and he will start chasing after you more and know more about your day. I know that when you like someone, we want to glue ourselves to them. However, that is the fastest way to lose them. Give them a space and allow them to miss you. When we are around someone for a long time, we tend to get used to them. So a great technique to make them miss you is to give them and yourself the time and space to actually feel that you're missing them and ask, I wonder where she is and what she's doing right now. Why she didn't text me all of this time? Let's spice things a little bit with tip number 7, which is through a flirt. Flirts are verbal gestures that shows the person in front of you that you are leaving the door opened and that they are welcome to the next step. When you think you had enough time to know the guy and believe that he could be the right one, throw some flirts here and there sometimes. The truth is, ladies, men have insecurities and sometimes they need some hints that they are welcomed and they won't be rejected. Maybe you can compliment him by mentioning how an amazing smile he has that always make you feel happy. Maybe you can compliment how you believe his way in talking is amazing and how a good communicator he is. A hint for you, always praise the thing you like to see more often from him. If you love how he drops the morning text, tell him something like, my day is way better when the first thing I need in the morning is your good morning text. That way, you are boosting his confidence subconsciously, directing him to do more of what you like, and as well decreasing the time and distance you might have to take a closer step. Now, one of the most important things for those techniques to work perfectly for you, that you will be able to make the right perfect man to fall for you, is that you first of all must make sure that you are a high quality woman. Many women, unfortunately, are not aware that they might have low quality traits, which as a result make them either grab the attention of low quality men or grab no attention at all. So checking the next video is essential as it will tell you the signs of low quality women. So you can start working on them immediately to increase your chances in finding the great man you deserve. So click and watch the next video right now.